coming at you from the Q-teen on the birthday. That's right, it's my damn birthday. Holding it down. See, I got cool face masks. I found this one. I had to dig it up. I think this will be fitting for the game we're going to play. Remember to wear these if you're told you should wear these. Follow all the restrictions you're supposed to follow. But we are in quarantine in my neighborhood. Well, I guess in everybody's neighborhood, but we're just coming to you live. Not live. We're coming to you pre-recorded, but I'm live right now as I'm doing this, as I'm playing with the little Sharpie things on this mask. By the way, let me take this off because I can't do a whole video like this. I didn't want to subject you guys to my going balding hair there, so covered that up pretty well. Today, we are back with a game I've wanted to play for a little bit. It came out, well, we'll get there in a second. Before we get there, I did a whole intro to another Barn Finders video. It turns out what we did the last week in the one video was the intro, so that's all we get to do. So that was fun. It was about a 7-minute video, just in time to get it loaded up to see, like, whoops, we're done. But what I said in the beginning of that video, newer videos going forward, I think I'm going to only do a half hour. I'm going to shorten my time from an hour to only a half hour to make it a little bit easier to watch the videos, to help with getting the videos made. And I say a half hour, I'm going to say ish. I've liked doing them for an hour because I feel like if you play for an hour, you won't interrupt anything that's good. I'm going to try to keep it down to about a half hour. So if we're at a point where something's happening, obviously I'm going to let it play through. So it might go a little bit longer, some might go a little bit shorter, it just depends. But I'm going to try to nail a half hour. So that makes them a little bit more digestible, so to say. There's still going to be a few videos coming to the channel that are an hour long. We've got some Constantine videos still, some Drake's Uncharted, because I just started that one and I made, I think, 4 or 5 videos for that one. So a couple of those are going to be an hour long, but all the newer ones I'm doing as of today, my birthday. The newer ones as of today, I'm going to condense to a wee tiny bit shorter. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'm going to change my screen to the main screen you're looking at, connections, everything. I think I'm going to change that too coming up in the next couple videos. So you'll probably see that change soon too. So as usual, some of the videos you can tell when I recorded them because they're like, some of them will be on the other side of the room. There's only a couple that maybe are left like that. The newer ones are all on this room set up like this. And then, of course, going forward, the newer ones will be shorter, and they'll probably have a different little front screen here, but I want to make some adjustments. I just didn't have time tonight. I killed a lot of time today before getting to this. But let's get into the what the heck is this game about. You saw the title. Maybe you haven't heard of it yet, but it's called Song of Horror. Initially released on October 31st, 2019. That would have been Halloween of last year. I think I actually pre-ordered this one on Steam and actually bought the whole series because I liked it. I liked what I saw. I did watch a Call Me Kevin video. He kind of went through it a little bit. So, and I think it was only like the first little bit of the first episode. So I did like what I saw. I liked some of the trailers I watched. So I did pre-order the whole thing because I love horror games. I don't play a ton of them on here, or it doesn't seem like I have. But I love horror games. So I definitely wanted to play this one. I like the way it's set up. I like that you can I think you can kill all the characters, so I think there's like a permadeath thing, but I also think it's episodic, so I think as the chapters go on, I think whatever happens with one character, or however you do it with the first characters, you take that on with the rest of the story. Yeah, it's episodic, it says song, I love music, so there we go, it sold me right there, horror and song right in the title. This game is on PC, PS4, and Xbox. It says I currently am going to be playing it on I don't know why I pushed enter when I did my hotkey there. I'm currently playing it on PC. I'll be playing it on Steam, as I previously mentioned. And I will, as usual, I don't know if everybody picked this up yet, but if there's games that you're interested in the comments below or in the title description, I usually try to put a link to Steam if I'm playing it on PC or if I know it's on PC. And then even if I know it's on another console, I'll usually try to hunt a link out, like if it's on the Microsoft Store or the PlayStation Store. So that way you know where to check it out. And this game will be no different. Down there you also find my schedule for when I upload and my audio stuff that is required in there. And since I made my own theme, I got my own name on there and a link to my SoundCloud where I posted that. So let's go with Song of Horror before I lose my mind. Losing my mind. I need to play some more horror games. Yeah, just go ahead and allow access. I don't care. Windows firewall. I mean, I might care, but in this moment, I don't. You know what's funny is I always wonder, I know I'm going to get cut off by some loud audio here. I always wonder if people, when they do these videos, like other YouTubers, if they're actually like, hey, let's start the game first and then bring the video up. Not me. I'll click it the first time, and every video we're going to have to adjust the sound audio. Possibly. Let's check these settings real quick. Let's turn the general volume just down a smidge for you guys. I think 80% ought to be good. Looks like everything else looks cool. So again, this is gonna be Song of Horror. Watch me just snap that for my thumbnail, because you know you need to have that title, although that's a really long O there. Let's get into it. Like I said, I need to play some more horror games. There was one I was really stoked about that I was playing, and I forgot what happened. I don't think I finished it. I definitely didn't finish it. I think it was still in early access. Oh, let's go full screen on this intro. Watch me take some thumbnail shots too. Maybe only that one. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's a creepy music box. Yeah, I don't blame him. I'd shut that shit too. Shut it down. We recommend using headphones and a controller for a more immersive experience. Well, check on the headphones, not so much on the controller. But noted. Ooh. Just because the more I take now, the less I take later. Need to shave, bro. Just kidding. Oh! I'm not gonna lie. I already love this game. My name right there.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home. Oh, Jilly golly gosh. Well, now I know why they're saying use a controller for more immersive. My old flashlight, it saved me more than once in the great outdoors. Let's get me back on the screen here. I like to look at myself, or you guys should like to look at me. Those bring back some really good memories. Well, alright. It is a little more awkward. No, let's turn that back on. It is a little more awkward with, man, the toilet drain stinks as usual. We'll clean that shit. I guess that's as far as we're going into the bathroom. I can see why they might recommend using a controller to move a little more smoothly. My 80s vinyl collection, maybe next month I'll be able to afford a shelf to put it on. Yeah, go to IKEA, man. It's actually a nice afternoon, the kind my boss likes to fuck up with one of his stupid errands. Yeah. Sophie, it's taken me years to put those pictures out again. Sorry, Sophie must have passed.
Brilliant.
Packed with random stuff, my apartment is definitely too small. Yeah? What's this? Sebastian P. Husher, the historical fiction author. He has sold 4 million copies of his last novel. Alright, well, it's been real, you know. We've come through, and we've checked out our quarters. Let's see what's in the other side here. I mean, I like the atmosphere. It's not creepy, but creepy so far. My videotape collection, I've got quite a few westerns. I plan to spend on my Sunday listening to jazz. I can't wait to see the next X-Files. Man. I should sell that old thing. What do you got over here? You gonna water the plant? Yeah, he is gonna end up killing the damn plant. Man, look at me. I'm just checking everything. Shit, I could have sworn I took out the trash. Forgetful. Some leftover coffee, not my drug of choice. Squeaky clean as it should be. Well, we should have took the trash out, bro. Not really hungry, plus I didn't get any groceries. Well, what the hell? Well, as long as you got toilet paper, you're alright, man. Like, oh yeah, let's turn the lights on. Yeah. Well, so what am I supposed to do now? Not the greatest pizza I've had. It hits the spot. All right. Well, what do we do now, buddy? I think we've examined everything. Yeah. Cop movies and westerns. I guess maybe we can just go back outside? Or check the mail? No? It's Friday, I just got home, I don't feel like going anywhere. Well, what does he feel like doing? He doesn't feel like going in there. I think the clock time has changed, I don't know. Oh, there we go.
Crikey, seriously?
Crikey. Crikey. Who's calling at this hour?
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday, or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down.
He means
Abbott Thomas
big
Road,
fat
in
doobie.
the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find it. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dad. You're saving my skin.
Yeah, well, it's a horror game, so you might be taking our skin.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy. I
Errand
suppose they're too
boy.
important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves. Shit. Even I should be too important for that.
Yeah.
I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner.
Holy
Damn,
exposition.
Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place.
Oh, she divorced him. I thought she died.
Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic.
Hi,
Chin up,
Daniel.
you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
Hello, I've come for your manuscript. Ex-alcoholic Daniel Neuer. Husher Mansion is home to writer Sebastian P. Husher, his wife Catherine, and their two children, Julia and Saul. I didn't get to read the end because I screwed up. The large 19th century colonial house property of Sebastian Husher, acclaimed professor and historical fiction author. So, oh, that's a lovely shot there. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I don't know. If I was him, I'd be like, man, I played Resident Evil 7. I'm not going in. Oh, and the door is open. So this is the prelude. So obviously I think this happens before the main game starts. A tricycle. What did he say? I didn't read it fast enough. How do you not know he didn't have kids? It told me right off the bat. So, Why take the side door when... Yeah, okay, well. So the one thing that's interesting is it has controls that remind me of Resident Evil. So I can see where the controller would have been a solid idea. Because you would have the ability to be a little bit more flexible with how you control your character. Not a complaint, but I know...
Is that music?
It's the song of
Better
horror.
take a look.
Roll credits or cinema sins when you need them. Yeah, great. Let's take a look. Light source. Each character has their own light source. To turn it off and on, press F. Also press F in the chat when I die. Once it's on, you can choose the direction which you want to point the light. To do so, move your mouse. This will allow you to illuminate specific areas and also help you interact with objects that might not be right in front of your character. Your light source will never run out. Use it as much as you need. Thank goodness. I pushed escape. Oh, you have to hold it. Okay, one of those menus.
Is that someone playing a music box?
What the deuce? They look like travel guides. The clock marks 12. Guess it needs fixing. Yeah? I'd say so. Alright, so I like this flashlight mechanic. The alarm seems disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I'll have a lot of explaining to do. Well, yeah, I'm already walking into this dude's house. What do you got going on in here? First room. Maybe I should ask Sophie out. Yeah, what do you... Look, he's got toilet paper. That's like super high demand right now. I mean, he doesn't have enough for the amount of people he has in his family, but maybe he has enough for the amount of people that use that bathroom. That's not where the music's coming from. A lot of clothes. Anyone home? Yeah, I mean... Just like slowly inspecting everything. House insurance and a lot of these frame pictures. The rest must be family. His paintings are depressing. I would have them up. What are you talking about? Are they going somewhere? That's weird. Where are all these? Yeah, what the hell? Oh, the music box changed. It's no wonder. Alright. Yeah, I'd say the music box is coming from in here. Yeah. Why did it... History in our magazine, got nothing against that. Alright. The planet's barely alive. Yeah, when's the last time? Is it this? Nope. I like the audio. I can hear it's to my right. Somewhere. Well, it sounded like it was in here.
There's something on that doorknob.
Alright, yeah, let's get this letter out of the way. You have found an examinable item. Inspect it to gain information by pressing E. To examine the backside, use the mouse. You can access your inventory and collect the documents by pressing I or J. First letter from Isaac Farber, a letter for Husher found by Daniel in the author's management post stamped. How are you? To be completely honest, I must admit we're all impatiently waiting our latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. Enclose this letter, you find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store, an ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye, or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian, is peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I had never heard this song before. My attempts at finding the source of the name of the composer have failed. I cannot for the life of me get that melody out of my head. Oh. Would you be willing to help me find clues regarding this box and this mysterious melody? I would be forever grateful. With the warmest of wishes, Isaac Farber. P.S. I've also enclosed the little information I managed to find out about said box. Letter addressed to Sebastian. Alright. Oh, we're good.
Interesting. What the?
Yeah, say, what the hell?
How can there be a door there?
I don't know if I want to know right away. Fantastic. My character just went into the true horror cliche.
Hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore, and all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall.
Fantastic.
I despaired, and I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch.
Lies.
From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box.
Did I already do?
Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Did I already doom this character? Just right off the bat. 3 days later. 3 days later. Where's the mice from,
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so. And if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah. I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay. I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
So she must be carrying her mobile phone. It's been 3 days since Daniel entered the Husher mansion. No one has heard from him since. I think that finishes the prologue. It does. All right. I don't even know who that guy is. Alright, let's see here. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she has always longed for. Okay. I guess we'll go with her. Hey, you know what? The house can't be that bad. They've got satellite dish up there. Pay attention to what characters say. They often can give important clues about objects nearby and how to face dangerous situations. Don't make hasty decisions. If you don't know whether to act or not, you can always come back later. True story. This takes place in 98. That means they got some really crappy phones. Alright. Well, what's she gonna say about the tricycle? Nothing. Alright, Sophie, what about the side entrance? It's totally jammed. Alright, well. So I think I'm gonna spin some. You spin me right round, baby, right round. I think I will. What? Newspaper has been through a storm. I could hardly read a word. Yeah, so this will be chapter 1. So I was gonna stop, but we'll keep it going for a little bit.
The door was open. Is there anybody home?
How modern, a moat with crocodiles would be more filling this home. Tears in the Wind by Liam Edelman. It's lovely melancholy, has macabre touches. Kind of started to think the same way I talk to clients about work of art. What's this? Packed suitcases are everywhere, but they're arriving or departing. Well, don't know, but let's walk around this scary house. I like the atmosphere of this game. Old bicycle, broken down, but pretty.
Yes.
Never mustered the courage to drive on, especially at daytime. How dangerous they are. Bliss. Oh, boiler functioning. Upper panel shut down. Press the left button. Start. Oh, start. Press the central button. Emptying. Press the right button. In case of a malfunction, per incorrect boiler function, you can perform emergency shutdown. All right. Well, those instructions, I'm sure, will come in handy later. Here's the boiler. It's receiving no electricity like the rest of the house. Shame. And what do we have on this bench? A rusty old metal box. Screwed shut with a screw. Who screws up? Wait. Is there a screwdriver here? No flathead screwdriver. Alright, well, I guess we're in the search for a flathead. Oh, there's another door here? Oh. What the hell is this door? I clearly yeah, okay, good. I'll say I clearly didn't learn my lesson the first time, did I? With the first character, just right into the darkness. Did I see a screwdriver when I was Daniel? I'm trying to remember. My dear eccentric hunter, I left your key in the top drawer of your bureau in the library. The children have been nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as they get back. You get back, and I don't want them playing with it. Alright. Let's try to find some library business. Go where Daniel went, because what could go wrong here? I feel like I saw a screwdriver somewhere. I mean, maybe I didn't. Jesus, it got dark. Yeah, light it. No, I don't want to waste it on... Ah, library. Old ass typewriter. I'm banging out between a pile of books. So we've got to lubricate the drawer somehow. We'll be back, library. So the key in the drawer of the library, we need to lubricate the lock somehow. We need a flathead screwdriver for the random fuse box I found. I would fit under the table quite easily. Were I in need of hiding? Well, who thinks that shit when they walk up to a table? Way to scare me. Oh, okay, this is back the way I came, so let's go back in there. Alright, so no dice on that one. I like the audio right now in the game. It's definitely unnerving. Matches. Cool. Take that with me. Could use those for the fireplace.
There's something on the counter.
Oh. A drawing by Saul. The bottom half of a broken key. Look at this. There are signs of breakage here. Okay. I'll buy that. Water came out from under the sink and there's a wire right there. So, I thought there was no power though. There's still some coffee. Yeah, let's take it out. You know, I don't know. If somebody went missing, I don't know if I'd be wandering through this house to find preserves. Preserves, dog food. Oil can. Yeah, let's take that sucker. Yeah, let's take that back to the old, take that to the library. What was that noise? You better take a look before you got back out. Before you go back out, press your ear against the door. Walk up to it. When you see the listen icon, press and hold the right mouse. While you're listening, pay attention to the sound that comes from the other side. Whoa!
What was that?
Shit. Seems like the coast is clear. From now on, you can listen to what's happening on the other side of unexamined doors. Sometimes you might have the chance to do it with the other doors as well. Pay attention to the icons when you're near one. Use the map to find your way around. It records every single place you've explored so far. To open and press M. The map will constantly update with relevant information. Don't forget to check it out once in a while.
I didn't hear anything in there.
Well, it's okay, so it's telling me which doors need to be locked, or which doors are locked, and then it tells me which things have things I can do. So the gear icons, that gear would be the mess or the lightning over there. There's no light in the dining room. Okay. I think the quickest way to go back to the library would be the way I came from. I need to pay attention for that stupid ear icon, or else I'm gonna freaking get the shit scared out of me, probably. Pardon my France. Where's the library? I think the library was in here. Yeah. That's how I roll.
Yes.
Just soak it in oil. Looks like an old key was jammed in the drawer of the library. These keys will usually open more than one door. Sweet. Let's find a locked door to try it on. Because what could possibly go wrong? Shit.
The phone.
Yeah, why not?
Hello? Sorry, who is this? I can't understand you.
We can't leave my room.
What the? It sounded like a child. Is he in the house?
Let's investigate.
I should
What?
take a look on this floor first.
Alright. Tell me how to do my job. Well, I guess there's two doors that need to be unlocked. So there's that one to the left in the kitchen. Let's go to that one. Why am I getting stutters? Let me pause real quick. Alright, I don't know why I was getting stutters. Let's try this now. For just a little bit longer. Making me think I have to listen to it again. Alright. I used to climb empty road. Okay.
Huh.
Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know why it's getting so stuttery. Alright, I need to do some troubleshooting. So, for now, let's end it there. And I need to figure out what's going on with my computer because it shouldn't be doing that when I'm trying to record. So we will be back on the next episode. That was about the time anyways. But we'll check it out on the next episode. So far I'm digging it. It's definitely got me going tense with the audio and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens in the Song of Horror, and hopefully I get my computer back up to snuff. Like I said, I'm still recovering from repairing it, so maybe there's some settings I need to adjust. So for now, we'll see you later. If you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video, and bye for now. Oh yeah, I just said all that stuff and there was music playing, so I can't put that at the end. So I said we'll put the other stuff from the last video at the end of this video to make it longer. Just a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. I'm losing my mind. Apparently I'm losing my mind.